Hello and welcome to Decidedly Vanilla, to another rainy day. I was just heading over to... Oh, look, it's cleared up. Kind of. This must be a biome change. So I was walking around town, checking on my wares. I actually restocked everything, so keep that in mind, fellow devers. And sale, see inside. So I walked inside and I saw 6 lapis or free. Oh my gosh, free. I love free with any store review. So what did I do? I gave a review. Reviews. And I even put a place, so you want a review? There's a spot for one more review. And then I guess you can put them over there and maybe you can stack them on I don't know, whatever you want. Best free rod for review deal ever. 5 of 5 deals. Yes. And I took this one right here. And I'd show it to you, but I don't have it on me. It wasn't one of the max enchanted ones, but it was nice. And I caught a few things. Nothing fantastic, but I caught a few things. Now, at first I thought he was talking about one of these reviews, because he does have his own review, Local Hero Opens Bait and Tackle. But I'm hoping he meant that one. Number 1, bait and tackle. Wait. No ender pearls. What a joke. What? Is that Dolan? Let's check something here. That doesn't seem very kind. It definitely seems like Omega Power Drain Corporation has struck again. Take a book here, pay here, place order here. Yeah, I know I probably shouldn't be back here, but I'm just curious. Number 1 tackle shop in town, 2014. That's what I thought was there. That's strange that I find it here at the basement of Dolan's shop. That's really, really strange. I'm going to have to let Swordfish know about this. I thought that we had come to an understanding. Apparently old habits die hard. That's really disappointing, Dolan. I noticed that you have jail bars on the lower half of your building. That's really telling. Okay, well, aside from being disappointed, the other thing I did, this doc in honor of my friend, youtube.com/dot83. I don't know who that is, but check him out. Why not? And I was fishing over here, and I fished a few things, but I did want you guys to see this doc. I missed it. I missed the video that this was in. There's nothing in there, but this looks pretty nice. And I opened this to go in there, but you don't have to, because with it being a fence, you can kind of get halfway on the block, push the button, and come in. Very nice. Very cool little touch. Let's see, though. Today I wanted to... Today's going to consist of many days. Today I want to get a lot of stuff done over at my place. Kind of finish up a lot of the halfway things I started so I can move on. I also want to build a shop in Spawn. That probably will not be this episode, but future planning. I'm thinking I want to make this little sidewalk, which will connect over here. And I like the idea of building over here. We got a building Ovi's working on, and the hotel. And just, it's a nice little untaken advantage of location, except we're going to need to extend the fence too to prevent these jerks from getting us. And we just had our meeting, which is always kind of fun. We just set some time to get together, chat about a few things, and we used the meeting hall, the town hall, the meeting room. And it's been a lot more decorated than it was before. And you would know this if you followed Ovi on his channel. But yeah, it's cool. And we had cake, and we didn't finish the cake. And of course, no one bothered to put it away. Clandle was actually the last one here. And we said we had to leave. And he's like, well, I'm going to stay here. And I figured maybe he wanted another piece of cake, but he didn't want anybody to see it. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Have fun. And then I left, and I figured, okay, Clandlewood's the last one here. He's going to put away the cake, right? What happens? We leave, we come back, cake's still out, Clandlewood's gone. What? Is this disappointment day? Is this the day where everybody's just going to disappoint me? I certainly hope not. All right. I will see you on the other side. All right, checking back in with you all. I have made a few small fixes, changes, things. First thing you'll notice is I have a lot of glowstone everywhere. This is anticipation to make it kind of more like this. Put some bushes down, get some mushrooms and some bone meal all over the place. It's going to be looking really nice. I've started to take down this because I have used it for its intended purpose. If we just veer left here instead of going right to the future dungeon, and if we go ahead and take this guy out. No, I do not want you. Then we'll just look over here and we can see, don't tell me how derpy it is, okay? Because I know. I might do a few changes, small here and there. But basically, we got a villager. Hey, villager. And he's trapped. And currently I have this here so that not everything's going to run into there. Currently, baby zombies can still get in there. He's going to attract the zombies. And I did test. If you punch him, boom. It doesn't take that much life. Sometimes it takes nothing. Half a heart. They'll follow you, even though they're attracted to the villager. And so we're going to use him to lure some people in here, toss some items around, see if they pick them up. And if so, great. We got the monsters we need to stock our dungeon. And that's really what's going to hold me up with this project is, well, first deciding what I want in each room. And then once I do, once I do decide what I want in each room, we're going to fill it up. Also, we have a new member on the server. His name is Logan. I haven't played with him yet on the server yet. He's still getting some stuff prepared, stuff ready. He's been on a few times. I have not seen his Minecraft name, though, so I don't know if it is, in fact, Logan. I know that's the name that we talk to him by in Skype. Because all of us DVers, we stay connected, man. Community. Do we need to talk about community? Do I need to tell you about community? I don't think so. I think you know my stance on community. And then we also... Yeah! Hey, how you doing? I understand. You're excited to see me. I'm glad. So Frank is actually working. He's not just sitting here like a lazy bum. He's over there working like a lazy bum. And this was a thing I was experimenting with. We should finish this up. It's going to look like a heart. It'll be beautiful. And the cows, you'll notice the cows are gone. Why? Because that's another small change I made. A change that I've been meaning to make for a while. Let's get our hunger bar up here. Come down here. And you see that. This is going to be my new symbol. This is going to be bRanN Industries. And I used a redstone because I'm hoping Dolan will be like, that's my symbol. No, it's my symbol now. This looks like a creature I noticed too. You got some horns, you got some kind of weird hair, and you got this weird mouth. I don't know. Let me show you. Let me show you my minion armor. And if you saw my server tour, and that's in quotes, so if you're not interested in the server tour, please watch it because I still made it interesting. Let's look at these signs. Do not take what you don't need. You will be searched. Yee. Isn't that a cool little face? I like it. So problem one, are these all adults? I think, no, we still got some babies in there. So you click this for the water pushes them up, you feed them with the wheat, they have some babies, and the babies fall down here. That guy is not really there. I'm wondering if I replace these with stone, if they will still do this. And I have a feeling they will. The problem is, right now, if I break that, the babies are going to run out. And then here I have some bone meal and some dye. And here's also where I store my wheat and my leather that I don't need. And we're going to build up some armor. And the idea is that my minions just come up here, bloop, equip, and put it on. And I can't put it on because I've already got feet on. I already got boots. And none of these are full. I just had some armor, so I went ahead and made that, and I made these guys. And I decided on these colors because I can get those colors for free. If you're not aware, and please, you should be aware, you just bone meal these things. Bone meal the heck out of them. And you get the assorted flowers. And it's wonderful. It's beautiful, and it's amazing. And these, of course, make the dyes that you will need for the new bRanN Industries minion uniform. I had this custom made and ordered and brought in and installed by the Omega Power Drain Corporation. It was not installed by Dolan himself. You know, I give the guy a lot of gruff, but honestly, if he installed it, it probably would be working flawlessly. Probably would have came with the cows, but he can't afford the guy. That guy is expensive. To have him come out personally, oh my gosh. So what we did do is we had an associate from the Omega Power Drain Corporation come out. This is version 2.0, you might notice. That's because version 1 was really bad. Even these, you got all these little holes. We got an authorized personnel only, no touchy, because honestly, if my minions come over here, this thing is temperamental. But it is the Auto Leather Crafter 5000. We could have opted for the cheaper 4000. However, it's not as good. This one's way better. You're gonna have to trust me on it. The 4000 does not come with this little don't fall in there and get trapped and then try to break a block and then all the cows run out feature. 5000, this came standard. The 4000 version, you had to pay an extra arm and a leg, and I don't have that many minions. I can't just go chopping off their arms and legs. Not yet. Any other changes in the base? No, not yet. But I do plan on doing a lot of more small touches. There is something, however, in Spawn that I started on, and it was inspired by Clandlewood, his video. I'm going to play a small clip from his video right now.
And I most certainly have not given up being the first Minecraft player to jump 1,000 times on a chest. And so for the rest of this video, you'll see it's 3.5 hours long, and we'll be doing this. So I hope you enjoy.
Isn't that amazing? What a creative fella. Now, what I'm about to show you, you might try to... Let's keep him up on the screen there. Look at him go. He's doing his best. Oh, Clandle, you're so funny. And actually do watch this episode. I pretty much laugh out loud, real legitimate laugh out loud at almost every single one of his videos at one point or another. Sometimes there's boring parts where he's talking about how he feels and things that are important to him, and it's like, okay, yeah, you're a real person, I get it, whatever. But sometimes he's just hilarious, and I mean that. He is hilarious, and I don't mean any of the negative things. And I do play a character here, but I will step out of character for Clandlewood. Will I step out of character for Dolan? Not ever again. By the way, I noticed something. I showed you this, right? I know I did. I'm going to show you again. No ender pearls, what a joke. Dolan disappoints me. Every day he finds a new way to disappoint me. I heard him talking. About trying to pull one over on Logan. He's a new member. He's trying to pull one over on Logan. I got to show you something, guys. This is the map. This is the map of our spawn. This is that building right there, okay? This is that building right there. This is that building right there. The bank that's never going to open. And this, that's a paw print. Do you see that? That's a paw print. What building is that? What building do you think that is? This is the bank. This is a chemical shop. By the way, we're going to talk about what's right over here. Man, that Clandlewood can jump. He's going for a record. That's Swordfish's bait and tackle. That is really interesting, Dolan, that you have started putting paw prints on things that are not yours. That's really strange, but that's not why we're here. It's just something I noticed. This is a sidewalk, and it's amazing. And that is a glimpse of something, and there's another glimpse of it. And we go around here, and this is Ovi's lottery building. Coming along really nice. And this is meant to look like a tent. And I hope it looks like that. It's just a fun little thing. Inspired by Clandlewood. Look at him go. He's still doing it. This is called Jump on a Chest. Welcome to Jump on a Chest. It's inspired by Clandlewood. But as you saw in the clip, he said 1,000 times. I don't want him to say I'm stealing his idea. So 1,000 times? No. 999 times. Do not open unless you are declared a winner. For those who aren't clear, I must declare you a winner. Rules. Be the first to jump on this chest 999 times, and you win. That's what this is about. We used to have a little mini game over there. We had to clear it out to make the what is that place? What's it called when you have trees and benches and a park? Yeah. They're very rare, so it's easy. You can understand that I would forget the word park. It's such a complicated, long, convoluted word that we never use in everyday speech. I'm sorry. Hey, I got something for you. No, he's gone. So we have a new mini game. Welcome to Jump on a Chest. And there's a treasure in here if you win, and there's only one rule. But it says rules. I'm not going to fix the sign because you have to break it and retype it all. No. This is going to be amazing. How many people are going to play this? I need to see video footage, people. If you're going to claim the prize, it's in there. There's a prize in there. You can't look. I guess you could look off camera and then pretend like you didn't look, but I would press tab and make sure no one signed on because I have ways of looking at places when I'm online. If you see my name online when you're on here, I wouldn't be coming here and peeking in here. You just come in here and you go jump, 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 and you should count. And there should be 999 times, and you should count on camera. And actually, you should edit in the number on your video clip. If you do that, I'll give you what's in there and a bonus. I don't think anyone can. I think it's too hard. It's too mentally taxing. It is a mental game. All right. I think there's other stuff I might want to show you. I don't know if there is, but I'm going to fade out here, and I'm going to fade back, and you're going to find out. I don't even know. Isn't that exciting? You're going to find out something I don't even know. I mean, I'll know it at the time, so I suppose that's not as exciting, but it's going to be exciting. And to finish my previous thought, watch Clandlewood's videos. His most recent video, the one that... take that clip away. Gosh, it's probably been bugging you the whole time. Take it away right now. That's better. His most recent video, and most recent as of today, which is the 18th. And now you know how early I recorded this in advance. I'm sorry. It was... I laughed more than I've ever laughed before. I laughed until I stopped. And that... Wow. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. Hey everyone, look, it's Lamango, or Logan, or Mango, or Lamango, or Lamongo. Alright, I have come back in at this point to show you all that I've done. And I'm done. I'm done showing you everything that I've done, because I haven't done nothing. Well, that's not true. You'll notice... You'll notice I have some changes for this Auto Leather Crafter 5000 piece of garbage. Doesn't work the way I want. You'll notice I have one cow. These are things you'll notice. So I've been working on redoing the redstone. This used to be a tiny little complicated machine. Tiny little complicated. Yes, tiny little complicated. And then I decided I could not stand the cows, how they would just kind of float out. And I thought, what if the chamber for them was larger? What then? Would then they be all crazy jumping around like a bunch of nut bars? And I say, no, I don't think they would. The problem would be I still need them to get here. I want this. Cow, you're going to have to move. And I don't want to kill him, because, I mean, it's almost like you might as well, because... But I want... If we imagine a 3x3... Would you get to the other side of the room? You disobedient child. There. You stay over there. You could probably jump that, can't you? There. You stay there for now. Can water go? No, water can't go. Water can't go under a half block, can it? I want that out of there. Let me check. No, I didn't think so. This seemed to act a little funny, and I'm not sure if it was me or them or you, but I'm going to put it here and hope that that kind of fixes it up a bit. So then we got our water here, right there, and then this will need to be filled back in because no longer do we want it to be like that. And that means the chamber that they're in is going to be a little bit smaller, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and let this guy out, as long as he doesn't run into my pick. And that basically now means that when the water comes out, it's basically going to go there, and it's going to push them all to the corner, which is what we want. And if that block is gone, the babies are still going to be able to go down there, which is mechanically what this machine needs. And I still would like to include something that makes it so I can't accidentally fall in. And so I guess that can go as high as here. So we can still kind of see down there fully. And basically when that is on, let's see if we can trigger it. Because now it's going to be all funky. Now that I moved it yet again. Should be as simple as ABC, but it's not going to be. It just gets more complicated as time goes on. That will activate it. No, that won't. Will it? It might. Yeah, clickety click clack. Okay, and then it should push them all into the corner, and then they should all be jumping. And that's just going to help you reach them with the wheat. It's not necessary. And I had a dude before, he was hurting himself somehow, and I'm not sure how. I'm wondering if it was somehow related to that. Maybe he was suffocating. I don't know. But he's going to be jumpity jump jump, and that's going to be like that. And there's going to be a sign there. Do I have a sign? There's the sign. Boop. And the babies will fall down there. And then you do the lava. And right now it's filled with water for safety because I already had an accident. And if this works, I'll have to get the cows in there and test it out. But if it works, then I will totally be making this back area look nice. Decent. Worth being in. But basically, this was all tiny and compact. Because lots of the wire just... Oh, now you're doing that weird thing. I can't hit you there, can I? I shouldn't be able to. Because you should not actually exist like that. That is so weird. Now you're... These cows are so frustrating. Jump up, dude. And stay up there. And don't fall through the floor. I don't know. There's no solution for these guys. They're just going to be kind of derpy. But instead of having all the wiring come out and then straight in, I had it go around and then back. And so it's all kind of like stretched out the opposite end just so I could have a larger chamber. Just so that I'm hoping the cows won't be all derpy derp. Because it's kind of annoying when they are. Kind of really annoying when they are. And that should work. I'm thinking that'll work. We'll find out. I was thinking, you know, I could install these. I could charge money to install these, but I gotta figure out how to make them work in a decent manner first. But in the cows that I did have, I did get quite a lot of leather. And got another little thing that I want to set up somewhere. I'm not sure where. Perhaps here. Because what we're going to be able to do is I have lots of this other older armor from other things. And we're going to be able to combine these. And I think no matter how I do it, it's going to probably take... Oh, there's two. We can use those two, and we can use these two. And what's this? Blast protection 2? We can combine these two. I can get a different helmet. And since these were combined, they're going to be ready for some new dye. But this guy, just going to wash that off. Good old-fashioned washy wash. And we want this color for this stuff. And I think I just put it on. Whoops. And then we're just going to mix it up like that. Boop. 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 And so that's how we do it. And then we got the helmets. And we'll do this the same for the tunics. And I didn't think I have any leftover pants. I might have some somewhere. And then this thing, you can never scoop the water back out, but you can fill it back up. And I got plenty of water everywhere. Doop. And that was my phone. And yeah, so I got some changes to do here. And I think it's going to work out. Well, look what I caught here. We got ourselves a future villager friend. Assuming it doesn't despawn. And one final thing before we wrap this up. And I know this is the episode that's supposed to be the dungeons. But this is actually the episode that I recorded last week. You're seeing, based on when you're seeing this, last week. Or 2 weeks ago. Because I got extra content when I made that little tour video. Future site of something. bRanN page. I had an idea. Well, we have a building. But it's going to be... I'm thinking 2 buildings in one. And then I built this derpy thing. And I'm not going to tear it down. I like it. It's character. It adds character. It's nice. I like it. It's staying. It's staying. You know, unless they say, get rid of it, get rid of it. And I think this would be large enough for what we need, but it might not quite be large enough. And I'm thinking, well, this would be large enough. And there's this cool sidewalk here. So that gave me an idea. What if the building... Oh, shut up, guys. What if the building was on both sides of the sidewalk? Now, I just made this to kind of show what I pictured. And now that I'm looking at it, it looks kind of like it's too large. So I might find a way to shrink it. Maybe instead of using these full blocks, use a fence so that these can all come one closer. I didn't want it right on the sidewalk. I thought that might look a little awkward. But I definitely want to go at least back 1 block to kind of give it that depth. I do like how this looks. Lighting. Not sure what we'll do. We could use some simple fence posts with torch. Which I just put the extra fence posts over here after knocking down the wall and expanding it. Something very, very simple such as that. And then these don't have to be stone. These could actually be windows that look into the shop. And there'd be... Oh, did I say shop? I meant mysterious building of which you have no clue as to what it may contain. And I'm thinking a left side and a right side, each with their own entrance and a second floor with, of course, a connecting inner between. Oh, you creeped me out, spider. But yeah, I just thought, wouldn't it be neat if instead of just a back alley aisle, what if What if you went underneath part of the building? So right now it looks just like a tunnel, but can you picture it? I can picture it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off, but I'm going to be excited to try. It's different. We're supposed to be building with a theme here, and it might not fit the theme. I'm hoping it kind of still can. We'll see. I'll do my best. I'll try to make it fit in with all these buildings and yet still have that interesting touch. I'm hoping I can pull it off. So stay tuned to next video for updates on the few things I'm working on here, as well as I'm super hoping to get a dungeon run going. I got that dungeon all built up. I still need to fill it with some nasty stuff, and I need to either write some dialogue or maybe find one of those fancy schmancy online random dungeon generators with fun little descriptions and just read off that. Essentially, I will be the dungeon master, and whoever decides to go through will be the player. And will they live? Let's hope not. But that'll be it for now. This has been bRanN. I hope to see you next video. Have a super fantastic, wonderful, great day. See you later. Goodbye. Go ahead and fade out any time now, cameraman. It's getting really awkward. Come on.